Hello, fifth graders. It's Mrs. McKeever. I would like to welcome you to Vocabulary Week 1. Good place to start, Week 1. We are going to be using Play Pause It this year for vocabulary, and it's just an easy way for you to get some information on the words and then explain your understanding of the words, answer some questions about the words, so hopefully it will be enjoyable for you. Looking for fifth grade quality when you do this. So I'm going to talk a lot about the prompts and using the prompts. I will explain what that means as we go. Since vocabulary is all about words, I want you to think about some of your favorite words. What are words that you really like? Maybe it's because you like how it sounds. Maybe it's because you like what it represents. It can be anything. So one word that I really like is the word donkey. It makes me smile. I'm not a big fan of donkeys. They're not like something that I'm like, oh my gosh, my favorite animal is a donkey. I think I like how the word sounds. I think I like just maybe donkeys that are in like cartoons or in stories. A lot of people think of Shrek, maybe Eeyore. So donkey. It's a word I like. Another word I like is Disney. I'm a huge Disney fan. I love all things Disney. So Disney makes me think of Disney World, which is one of my absolute most favorite places in the world. It makes me think of Winnie the Pooh, who's my favorite Disney character. It makes me think of Disney movies, just anything Disney. So I really like Disney, donkey. So my question is, what are two words that you really like and why? So you're going to use the prompt and tell me two words you like and then tell me why. When you use the prompts, you're going to copy the prompt so that you have this nice, complete fifth grade answer. So two words that I really like are, and then you'll list the words, and then copy the prompt. I like these words because you can type out the prompt, or you can copy it, I think, if I remember right, and then just paste it and then add your answer. Okay, give this one a shot. Okay, here we go. First word for vocabulary comes from the lotus seed that we read last week. The word is clamor. Clamor. To demand or ask for something loudly. So in the story, the soldiers were coming, there were bombs dropping, and the soldiers were clamoring from door to door. So they were probably screaming, yelling, banging on the door. Come on, you gotta get out of there right now. Let's go. Hurry, hustle. My cat just looked at me like I'm crazy because I was loud. They're probably not knocking on the door saying, hi, excuse me, would you be able to come outside right now? It's loud. They're demanding. We gotta go. All right, so think about this. So you're at a movie theater. It says an audience is quietly eating popcorn and watching a movie. So the prompt down at the bottom says the audience is or is not clamoring because. I would definitely say the audience is not clamoring because they're sitting quietly. They're watching the movie. They're not being loud. They're not demanding anything. If they were like, oh my gosh, this movie's the best, I can't believe it, that might be clamoring, but they're quiet. Okay, another situation. Now, they're watching the movie. The movie stops during a very exciting part and the screen goes black. The audience angrily shouts for the manager. Here's the prompt. The audience is or is not clamoring because. So here's what you're going to do. Copy that prompt and choose is or is not. So the audience is clamoring because, or the audience is not clamoring because. And then tell me why you chose the answer you chose. So the audience is clamoring because, or the audience is not clamoring because. Give that one a shot. All right, next word. Pandemonium. Chaos or confusion. It's craziness. People are loud and obnoxious, maybe running everywhere. Chaos. It's not calm. It's the opposite of calm. It's chaotic. There's confusion. People don't know what's going on. So think about this. We're out on the playground for recess. A spaceship lands on the playground. There'd be pandemonium if a spaceship landed on the playground. Why do you think that? So your prompt is, there would or would not be pandemonium on the playground because. Tell me why. Spaceship lands. Is it pandemonium? Why or why not? Pause there for your answer. Well, there's the prompt. You already did it. Good job. All right. Next word is towering. This was from when Ba arrived in the United States. She arrived in a strange new land with blinking lights and speeding cars and towering buildings that scraped the sky in a language she didn't understand. Towering means very tall. So buildings definitely tower because they're really tall. Look how high that building is reaching up. So my question for you is, what is something that is towering? Besides buildings or skyscrapers. That one's done. Do not use that one. What is something else that is towering? It's very tall. Think of something. Think about when you're outside. Is there anything that's towering? Think about when you are at a place. I don't know what kind of place. Any place. What is something that is towering? This one you don't have to explain anything. You're just going to give an answer of something that is towering. Pause there. All right. We're going to zoom through here. We're going to go to day 3. Here we go. All right. We're focusing on the book Something to Remember Me By, our second book that we used. First word is memento. Something given or kept as a reminder of a person, place, or experience. So in the story, the grandmother continuously gave things to her granddaughter because she wanted her to remember her. So what is it? Something, or a memento is something given as a reminder of a person, place, or thing. So we're going to go here. We're going to pretend that your best friend is moving away. You might not see them for a long time. You decide to give your friend a memento. Something that belongs to you, something of yours that you're going to give to your friend for them to keep so that they can remember you. So think about what you could give that friend. Now you might be like, oh, I don't have anything. You can make up something that you would give to them. That's fine. So the memento, that's hard to say. The memento I would give my friend is blank. And then because. Why would you give your friend that memento? So think about things that the grandmother gave the granddaughter so that she could remember her. What is something you could give to your friend who is moving away so that they could remember you by? So the memento I would give my friend is, tell what it is, and then why would you give that to your friend? We'll pause there. All right. Next word, reassure. When you reassure someone, you make the person feel less worried. You calm the person and give the person courage or confidence. So you reassure. In the story, the granddaughter gave the picture to the grandmother as a way to reassure her that she would remember her. So let's say that it's the first time you are riding the bus and you're worried about finding your bus with all the buses that are outside. I could reassure you and say, you know what? I will help you. I will walk with you to find the bus. I will make sure we get you on the right bus. I'll talk to your bus driver so that they know it's your first time riding the bus. Make sure that the bus driver knows where your stop is. I'll make sure that you are calm, give you some courage, and I'm going to take away that worry. I got you. I'll take you to the bus. So I'm able to reassure you. Here's your prompt. Your little brother fell off his bike and scraped his knee. Now he is afraid to ride his bike again. So what can you do to reassure your brother? You need to make him be less worried, and you want to calm him down and give him some courage and confidence that he can do this. Okay? So to reassure my brother, I might. So I'll fill in this part. To reassure my brother, I might. What could you do to reassure your brother? Pause there for your answer. All right, I think this is our last word. Tattered. Tattered is torn and ragged. So in our story, Something to Remember Me By, the picture that the granddaughter had given the grandmother was tattered. It was bent. The one corner was bent. It was worn out because she probably held it a lot. She looked at it a lot. So it's kind of worn out. Okay, you've got this friend. Your friend pulls out a tattered library book from their backpack. Why is that library book torn or ragged or kind of worn out? What could have happened to that library book? So it says the library book might have become tattered when, so what happened to the book? Or the library book might have become tattered because, whichever word you like here better to do your sentence. So copy this part of it and then write down the reason why that book is tattered. Why is it worn out? Maybe torn. Looks kind of beat up. Pause there for you. All right. That's it. We did it. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to go all the way to the end of the video. So make sure you go all the way. You should get like a green circle. I think that says complete. Your last question is, which one of these words did you like the best? Clamor, memento, pandemonium, reassure, tattered, or towering? You don't have to tell me why, just which word do you like the best? Maybe you like how it sounds, maybe you like what it means, maybe you like how it looks. That's your first week of vocabulary. Excited to see your answers. Great job. See you for week 2.